Jeff and Justin, the Frustrated
Assalamu
alaikum. Call them like I see them. Jeff and Justin, the Frustrated Rockstars, thank you so much for joining us. And if you are checking us out on YouTube, MySpace, or whatever, make sure you subscribe.
Yeah, we're doing everything but skywriting.
Yeah,
trying to get you guys.
Google us. You'll see we're huge. We're
we're in Malaysia. We're the 4th biggest rock show in.
Michael.
Yes.
We're bigger than U.S. Steel.
Hey, name the movie.
Godfather Part 2.
He didn't know that.
Oh, you didn't know it until like the late 90s.
Yeah, I still don't like that movie. I told you, all it is a bunch of scenes of people walking to and from cars in the snow.
Anyway, we don't talk about movies here. You got other podcasts for that. We talk rock and roll. Thank you so much for joining us. Pull up, have a drink, whatever you're doing.
I don't mind if I do.
We want to talk about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Yes, we do.
They just had the 2008 induction ceremony a couple of weeks ago.
Very timely topic.
Timely, yeah.
Something I've wanted to talk about for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so first of all, let's get right to it. I think Madonna belongs in there.
All right, well, let's look at this. Now, we both printed one of these out. This is from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame website. Now, listen to this. One of the foundation's many functions is to recognize the contributions of those who have had a significant impact on the evolution, development, and perpetuation of rock and roll. Okay. Now, you tell me what Madonna has done to have a significant impact on the evolution, development, and perpetuation of rock and roll.
Okay, well, rock and roll includes pop music. Okay, I have one question for you.
Different.
I have one question for you.
Right.
This will solve the whole thing. Are you a rock fan?
Yes, I am.
Have you ever listened to Madonna and enjoyed it?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Oh, so
That's it?
I'm a food fan, so therefore I've had a roast beef, and that's Italian food now?
She has had a big effect on the entire spectrum of things, video, MTV, pop music.
Fine.
She has rock musicians. Lenny Kravitz wrote a song for her. Yeah, she doesn't sit up there and play guitar like Joan Jett, but I think she has had all of that. She has had a contribution to rock and roll.
She's had no effect on rock and roll whatsoever. To me, rock and roll, how is she rock and roll?
I didn't say
is there a guitar in any song she's in?
Yes, there is.
La Isla Bonita, there's some flamenco guitar.
I believe Nile Rodgers plays some excellent guitar on Like a Virgin.
I'm trying to think of the riff.
It's very, it's a different...
It's subtle.
Yeah,
it's Andy Summers.
Yeah, it's not Heartbreaker. There's no riffs like Heartbreaker or Smoke on the Water, but she does have a rock influence. It's more pop.
If it was the Music Hall of Fame, I'd say yes. But the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, we got a list right here, all right? Listen to some of these names in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, which, by the way, doesn't include Deep Purple.
Or Hall & Oates.
Or Hall & Oates.
Well, by your standards, Hall & Oates shouldn't be in there. Are they rock or are they pop?
I would feel a lot better about Hall & Oates in there than Madonna.
They're pretty
close. They play instruments?
Well, Madonna doesn't play, but she's the one who gets the musicians to produce and write and record her music.
Okay.
If it wasn't her, they wouldn't be making those songs.
Now, I don't know this off the top of my head, but I don't see Janis Joplin in there. So you tell me, oh, there she is, okay.
Oh, Janis is in there.
Janis Joplin has to be.
Look, I saw Daryl Hall and Howard Stern a couple of months ago on Sirius Satellite Radio. You got the goods. And he said it's all a bunch of crap. It's all the East Coast journalists who think the Ramones were the best band ever, which they weren't.
Hey,
Technically, musically, them and the Sex Pistols were the worst musicians ever. But the critics who think they're the best and they're so cool, they don't let commercially successful bands like...
Do you think I'm going to sit here and let you talk about the Ramones?
Yeah.
Go wait in the car.
Yeah.
Go wait in the car.
Okay, yeah, I mean, I see their significance, but, they are the Nirvana of the 70s.
Oh.
Nirvana has, I see their significance, but technically, musically, not very
doctor
good.
in here?
Hey, listen, you don't like Nirvana any more than I do.
I do not. And how dare you call the Ramones Nirvana?
Nirvana of the 70s.
Let's go back to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame description here. The Ramones had a significant impact on the evolution, development, and perpetuation of rock and roll.
I agree.
A significant impact. They practically invented a genre. They were the best of that. They are the yardstick. All other punk bands are measured by.
I agree with you, and I think Madonna had the same impact.
On who? Who in rock and roll?
Maroon 5. There'd be no Maroon 5 without Madonna.
Yes, there would.
Well, I don't know if that's a good example, but yes, in terms of pop rock, Madonna, in terms of the 80s and her, making MTV and all that, pop rock video music more popular, which allowed more bands, some rock, some pop rock, some hard rock to come to fruition.
Then she should get a Moon Man or whatever from MTV. She shouldn't get into the Rock and Roll. Which, by the way, in her acceptance speech, she said, "I want to thank the Hall of Fame for this great award." It's not an award. You see what I'm saying? She didn't even know where she was.
Oh, she knew.
She thought she was at the American Music Awards.
She knew.
It means nothing to her.
Listen,
it meant nothing to her to get into the Hall of Fame. It meant nothing to her.
All right, well, we
There's a chance to get dressed up and go have dinner.
All right, well, so if okay, we'll agree to disagree on Madonna, but so I guess we don't need to talk about Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5.
That's ridiculous.
Now that
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Grandmaster Flash. Where's LL Cool J then? He had a much bigger
and Run DMC.
A much bigger impact.
Yeah, okay, that's a little okay, but what they're
here's something else.
Well, it's because they're passing the 25-year threshold. That's the one of the requirements. It has to be 25 years after your first album. So you'll probably see more hip hop artists as we get down the road.
This just shows that the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is all about just selling tickets to their location in Cleveland, Ohio. I don't know. I just think that I'm a purist when it comes to everything. I'm a purist when it comes to sports, and when it comes to music. And if you're going to have a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, people like Madonna don't belong in it. Believe me, I know she's the best-selling female of all time. She changed her look. She changed videos. She did this. She did nothing for rock and roll.
I think she did.
I'm sorry.
Okay, but we'll agree. Okay, we'll agree to disagree. And then that's okay.
So Biggie Smalls and Tupac.
When 25 years is up, they'll be in there.
In the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Don't you worry. He sampled. He took.
So I guess ZZ Top can win a Source Award.
Good point. Okay, right? We need to start invading the Source Awards. There you go.
They put some cool bass drums and
Well, technically, all rap music is based on rock drum beats and rock riffs.
Right. So let's put ZZ Top in the Source Hall of Fame.
Okay. Well, we'll do that. We will work on that.
But anyway, good talk, Russ.
Good talk, Russ. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you later.
All right. See you.